Today we're going to teach you how to mount and dismount your beadlocks.
A lot of people don't realize that Ford Raptors, most of them come with beadlock capable wheels. We're going to explain the difference between beauty rings and the lock rings.
So today's episode is a lightning episode because we've been posting on Mondays and we're switching to posting our adventure videos on Fridays. And so today is a lightning episode, but stay tuned because this Friday is going to be a killer adventure episode. We're excited to show it to you and we're going to jump into today's episode. So let's go.
These are the stock tires and wheels off the 24 Raptor R. Ashton needs new tires on his truck, so we're going to take the rubber off and put it on his truck. We're going to actually give everybody a lesson in exactly how to dismount and mount beadlocks and how the lock ring actually works. We're going to take these 24 beadlocks and we're going to throw them away because they're ugly.
Garbage.
If anybody wants them, I'll trade you for some 23R or 37 Performance Package beadlock wheels. We're taking all 4 of these tires and putting them on these beadlock wheels for Ashton's Gen 3. So when beadlocks have been mounted for a little bit, this ring gets stuck to the tire, and since you can't dismount it because it's locked on, the only way is to put a little Murphy's oil soap water around and let it sink into that crack between the tire and the lock ring and let it soak in. Walk around. It's called the beadlock dance. Sometimes I put a little rag in here and it comes off. I guarantee shops or even Raptor owners have spent a long time trying to get these off. And it leaves a little lube behind to make dismounting easier. We're ready to remount the beadlocks. Gonna put some BF Goodrich on here instead of the Canati studded winter tires. So first thing we do is we're gonna clean some of that soapy stuff up that we put in there before. And then we wanna make sure to blow out the holes. The reason we wanna blow those out so we don't hydro lock the bolt and strip the threads. Somebody's gonna argue with me about this, but this red dot, I've always, from 1980 when I started as a business, start lining that up with the valve stem. That's it. We throw it over the first bead. So instead of throwing it down below the drop center here and mounting it non-locked, we're gonna put it clear up on top here in this groove. We're gonna line that up with the valve stem. And we're gonna position the lock ring, notch, and we're going to start putting bolts in. So I like to use some of this Tin Man anti-seize on the bolt, just a little bit, so these don't seize in the aluminum wheel. Before we torque, I just want to get these all down so I'm not twisting my wrist off. This does not have to be done in a sequence, just FYI, only the torque. So I'm just kind of going in a sequence, but I don't have to if I want to. I source some high quality cardboard to make this template out of. I lay it out and line up those so I know what my sequence is, and I also have the Raptor torque sequences with the torque values, and I have the TRX. He wrote it wrong. He wrote it RTX.
RTX? Well, the TRX isn't that important.
Okay, so the first one is 15 Newton meters. I like Newton meters because it sounds cool to say. Foot pounds, we always hear that. Pounds, feet, I like to call them Newton meters. So we're starting with 15 Newton meters. There we go. 1, 3. The Raptor has a 4 torque sequence, 15 Newton meters, 35, 65, and 65. So that's 24 times 4. That's a lot of torquing. It's a lot of hard work. Now we can fill these babies up. I don't know what you guys run yours at, but I run mine at 93 PSI. Pressure I run on the road is 35 to 36 pounds.
Hey, nice nuts.
Just bolting these babies on, and we're gonna go out and beat the tar out of them and air them down to nothing and enjoy beadlock life.